Well, squirrel's not helping me, but this morning I'm going to do a very quick video about how to use our newest stencil, and for people who are beginners it will also show you how to use stencils in general. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is to do a little mix of colour so that I've got almost like a Skinner shade, for those of you who know what that is, in the colours that I'm using. So I've put these together and I'm just going to give them a quick mix together, always in the same direction. Pick up some material on your spatula, take your stencil, hold it firmly onto the surface, put your material on the bottom of the stencil and simply drag it up. So, that's your stenciled petals. I would fill the whole tile and then bake those. This is a new technique where I'm using a hot air gun, the sort that people who do embossing crafts on cards use. I have some wire here. This is just gold wire. You need to put a little loop on that. I'll have to do it by hand. So you need some very small and some bigger petals. So I have 3 different sizes here. I've actually got 4 different sizes of petals, but I'll start with these. So I've just remembered I need this sponge, and this is just, they call it goma eva in Spain. Put your wire in the middle of the first petal. So put some goo on the centre bit, and you are aiming to cover this centre completely, or almost completely, with this petal, and the heat will do that for you. So you heat that until it melts. Squash it up. That's not completely baked. It will need to bake in the oven. A little bit of this goo on, just a very small amount. It's just to sort of fuse them together. And once again, just until they start to move. And you carry on with larger and larger petals. Then what you're going to need to do is to put your calyx and your leaves on. So I'll get a leaf out, a couple of leaves. These are the larger ones, I have some small ones. And here's a calyx. Thank goodness for husbands. So here's the one I did earlier. So the next thing that you need on is your calyx. Once again, you're better off using a foam. Put a little spot of goo just at the back of the flower, as if it was glue. Take the calyx, pierce through it and push it up, just the same as you did with the others. This is a new calyx as well, it's one of the more dramatic ones. And then, quite simply, drag the goo down the length of your stem, leaving a bit for you to hold on to because this is sticky stuff. And then you can add whatever number of leaves you want to add to the stem, and these leaves are already on their own stem, so they will stick straight to the stem and look quite nice. So as you can see, these stencils are quite simple to use and I really enjoy using them. We've just designed a whole load of new stencils, most of which at the moment are only available to my patrons, but some of them are available to you. So keep looking back at my website and see what's available now.